Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel, The Budgeting Biologist. My name is Brittany. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping on my little old video. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I do videos on cash stuffing, budgeting, and finance here on my channel. So if you're interested in any of that type of content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the rest of the video. So for my last video of 2021, I will be doing a closeout of my December budget. So to start that off, the first thing I'm gonna do is count the number of days that I didn't spend any money. So my no spend days, and it looks like I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 no spend days in December. That is a huge improvement from November, where I think I only had like 2 days where I didn't spend any money. So December is looking better already. All right, so first let's start off with our income. So for this month, for my income, including both of my main job and my side gig income, I get paid $6,258 from my main job, and then I get $280 from my side job, and that leaves me with a total of $6,538 that I budgeted for income this month. And that is what I winded up getting paid, which is $6,538. For taxes, I planned on setting aside $250 for federal taxes and $158 for my state taxes, and that leaves me with $408. And if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, I do pay quarterly income taxes for my main income. Like, they're not taken out of my check automatically. I have to pay them on the IRS website. And the reason why this value is so low is because for the previous 3 quarters of the year, I actually overpaid on my taxes that I owed. So for the last quarter, I didn't owe as much, if that makes any sense. And $408 is what I did set aside in the month of December for my taxes. Buffer, I planned on setting aside $300, and that is what I wound up doing. And then of course, buffer is just money that I leave in my account and I try not to touch, just in case, you know, something went wrong with my budgeting or an emergency or something pops up, that money is there. So when we go ahead and take our income and subtract what we set aside for taxes and buffer, so I'm gonna do $6,538 minus 408 minus 300. And that leaves us with $5,830. And that indeed is what I had to work with for my budget in the month of December, $5,830. So I'm gonna set my calculator to the side so we can go ahead and fill out these other categories. So for rent, I budgeted $1,403, and that is what I winded up paying. Internet, I budgeted $55.89, and that is what I wound up paying. And I do want to say that for these bills here, rent, internet, cell phone, Apple, and car insurance, all of these things are on auto pay. So I don't pay them, with a credit card or anything like that. They are automatically taken out of, my bank account, and the value does not change month to month generally. So for cell phone, I set aside $37.70, and that is what I winded up spending. Apple, I budgeted $6.28, and that includes for me Apple Music Student and my iCloud storage, and I winded up paying $6.28. Car insurance, right now I budgeted $0, and of course I paid $0. I pay my car insurance in 6-month installments. Sorry, I pay the full 6-month premium for my car insurance. So I don't owe another payment until February 26th. All right, now moving on to my variable expenses. So for household, I think I set aside $15, and this is where I'm gonna have to go into my actual cash envelopes to see how much I have left over. So I budgeted $15, and it looks like I didn't spend any of that money. So I have $15 left over. So this is what I've decided to do with my, leftover money from my cash envelopes each month. I take the $5 and the $1 and then put those into my $5 and $1 savings challenges. And then the, any 10s, 50s or 20s, or maybe even 100 if I'm lucky, those bills are going to go into rollover. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with it. I may put those into sinking funds, or I may put them towards my $30,000 savings goal for the year of 2022. But either way, I'm just gonna go ahead and set this money to the side. I'm gonna set aside the 5 and the 10 for right now, and deal with those at the end of the video. All right, next is eating out, and I budgeted $75 for eating out. And let me see how much I have left over. I have $3 left over, so that means I spent $72. And then of course, the ones are going to go towards my $1 savings challenge. Gas, I budgeted $30, but I spent $31.90. And I'm just gonna take that $1.90 out of my buffer. Next, I have written down beauty. And beauty, I set aside $60. And I don't actually know how much I spent. So I have left over 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So that means I spent $13 from my beauty envelope. Gonna set this all to the side. Next is alcohol. I set aside $25 for alcohol, and I spent the full $25. So I have nothing left over. Next is laundry, and I set aside $20 for laundry, and it looks like I have $10 left over, which is great. Next is groceries, and groceries I budgeted to spend $175 for the month, and it looks like I have left over 15. So 175 minus 15 means I spent about $160 this month on groceries. Next is personal, and I set aside $100 this month for personal. And it looks like I have 26 left over, so 100 minus 26 means I spent around $74 for personal. So the 5 and the 1s are going to go to the challenge. Next is date night, and date night I set aside $70 and I have 10 left over, so I spent $60 for date night this month. Spending, I do not have any money left over for spending. I'm pretty sure I used all of it, but I do have a little bit of change here. And let's go ahead and add that to my coin jar. Whoops, that's not fitting. I was putting it on the wrong side, y'all. So in my coin jar currently, I have $11.09. But I'm just gonna say I spent the whole $40 for spending. Just gonna round up. Giving, I did go ahead and give away the full $10. And then Nutrafol, which are the hair vitamins that I take, I budgeted $79.99, which is the full price. But as always, I was able to find a coupon, and I only spent $69.99 on my hair vitamins this month. So now let's go ahead and add up how much I should have spent for my expenses that I budgeted versus how much I winded up actually spending. So I'm gonna go ahead and calculate these numbers and I will be right back. All right guys, I'm back. So after crunching all of the numbers, I budgeted to spend $2,202.86 and I winded up spending $2,068.78. So now I'm going to figure out what is the actual amount of money that I have left over. So we have $2,202.86 minus $2,068.76, and that leaves us with a gain of $134.10. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and count up our money that we have left over, and it should be really close to this amount of $134.10. All right, so I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we have $126. And remember, I put Nutrafol, my hair vitamins, on a credit card, so I don't take cash out of envelopes for that. So we need to add $10 basically to this cash that I have left over, and that would leave me with $136 left over. So I'm gonna be putting these 20s and 10s aside in rollover. And I will figure out what I'm gonna do with this by my next video. And then the $5 and $1 are going to go towards my savings challenges, which are in my blue binder. So to start off my $5 savings challenges, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then my $1, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for my $1 savings challenge. All right, and then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to see how much money I have in my credit card envelope and then compare that to how much I owe on my credit card to make sure that when I did my cash unstuffings that I took out the right amount of money. So in total for my credit card envelope, I have 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 580, 590, this is 600, 605, 610, 15, 20, 25, 30, so $630 there, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So $648. And I'm looking at my credit card bill is $647.29. So I have basically the right amount of money that I'm going to be paying off my credit card with tomorrow, January 1st. So I'm gonna put this back in the envelope and then I will go ahead and deposit this in the bank sometime today or tomorrow. All right, so the last thing I want to do is just update what I put aside for my savings. I budgeted putting aside $1,000 for my house fund, and that is what I winded up putting aside. For my personal savings, I also budgeted putting aside $1,000, and that's what I wound up putting aside. Retirement, I budgeted $750, and that is what I put aside for my retirement. Robinhood, I put aside $100, and I think I invested the whole $100. And then for savings challenges, what did I say? I had 25 for my $5, and then I had 11 for my ones. So can't budget a savings challenge, and then I put aside, what I actually wound up putting aside was $36. So I'm gonna go ahead and add all this up. So I have 1,000 plus 1,000 plus, 1,000 plus 1,000 plus 750 plus 100. That's $2,850 that I should have put aside for savings. And what I did was that much plus 36, which gives me a total of $2,886 that I am putting aside for savings in the month of December. And all right, and with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I apologize if this video was a little chaotic. This is my first time doing a budget closeout on camera. So I promise next time my video will be much more polished. But anyways, again, y'all, Happy New Year. I hope you have a great New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and are in the store for a fantastic 2022. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.